Named after Harren the Black, who built the largest castle in Westeros as a sign of his power. The castle itself stood for less than a day before Aegon the Conqueror came to Westeros, and its residents were nigh moved in when Balerion the Black Dread burned Harrenhal to ruin, killing Harren the Black inside. Since the death of Harren the Black, every house that has ever held Harrenhal has come and gone. Most did not leave whole. Some did not leave at all. Quentyn Cohaeris, the first post-Harren ruler of Harrenhal, died from falling off his horse. A rather strange incident for a seasoned knight and master-at-arms. His grandson, Gargan the Guest Cohaeris, was killed in the Godswood, that is to say, right next to the sole heart tree by the outlaw turned subsequent ruler of Harrenhal, Harren the Red. Understandably, he had a short reign before being hunted down and slain by the orders of King Aenys Targaryen. Rule then went to Lucas Harroway, who was fortunate enough to be elevated to Hand of the King, but unlucky enough to be hurled from a tower in King's Landing. Coincidentally, it was a tower who succeeded him, Walton Towers to be exact, who died from battle wounds 14 days after he became lord. His son, Jordan Towers, nigh a decade later, died of chest congestion. His own heir, Maegor Towers, sickly and impoverished, occupied only the Tower of Dread, dying childless of said sickness. But not before befriending the next and only good tenant Harrenhal has ever had, Rhaena Targaryen, the widow sister of King Jaehaerys Targaryen, who spent her days peacefully and rather altruistically in Harrenhal, caring for the land and the staff with the grace of a princess. After her death, lordship passed to House Strong, with Bywin Strong having a rather uneventful and unrecorded tenure there. His son, Lionel Strong, died in a fire at Harrenhal, along with his son Harwin, while his other son, Larys, had no heirs, leaving the castle once again in need of a ruling house. Enter House Lothston. Lucas I, Lucas II, and Danelle, all of whom were known for their nasty deeds, particularly being accused of placing children in large kettles. None of them lived terribly long, with the house's line ending within half a century of their rule. This was followed by the equally short-lived House Whent, also quickly yielding 3 generations of dead lords, culminating in Walter Whent, who infamously hosted the tourney at Harrenhal, where Rhaegar Targaryen crowned Lyanna Stark, the Queen of Love and Beauty, sparking Robert's Rebellion. Harrenhal was then ruled by his widow, Lady Shella, that is, until Joffrey Baratheon awarded it to Janis Slynt. Janis never set foot in the castle, but is instead sent to the Wall, where he meets his demise. And, at present, it is Lord Peter Baelish who rules Harrenhal.